What if taking care of yourself actually helped you show up better for everyone else? I'm Janet Jacks, Coach Janet J, and this is your next best step. This podcast is about real doable shifts that help you breathe easier and move forward one step at a time. If you've been carrying the weight of too much for too long and waiting for things to calm down before you start caring for yourself, this is your sign. The time is now. Let's begin where you are. You were made for more than just surviving. It's 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. You're staring at your computer screen, but not actually seeing anything. You're considering whether a nap under your desk is socially acceptable. You're Googling, am I dying or just 50? Then you do what we all do, grab more coffee or some other caffeine energy drink. Then do your best to push through with sheer willpower. And then you wonder why you're exhausted but can't sleep at night. What if I told you that afternoon energy crash is not about aging, laziness, or needing more caffeine? What if it's really your body desperately trying to tell you something that you keep ignoring? On Monday, we talked about breaking the all or nothing thinking. Today, we're getting practical about energy because you can't steward your temple if you're running on fumes. Let me introduce you to 5 of the hidden energy vampires. Number 1, decision fatigue. The internet claims that you make 35,000 decisions daily. And while we don't know that that specific number is true, what we do know is we all make decisions all day long. What is rock solid is that the brain slows down as options multiply, and it can only juggle a few things in the mind at once, about 3 to 5 chunks. And performance dips with time pressure, context switching, and long stretches without breaks. That drains us. Too many options, so much criteria at once, little or no recovery. By 2 p.m., your decision bucket may be completely overdrawn. Solution? Create templates. Create 5 go-to lunches, a repeatable 2 p.m. micro routine, and even default outfits. Save your brain for what matters. Vampire number 2, blood sugar roller coaster. That virtuous salad for lunch, without protein and fat, your blood sugar crashed 90 minutes later, taking your energy with it. Solution? Add protein and fat and fiber. Add nuts to your salad, cheese to your apple, hummus to your veggies. Vampire number 3, dehydration accumulation. Morning coffee is a diuretic. You're actually losing water. Now, I'm not telling you to give up your coffee. I love mine. However, if by afternoon you're running on empty and wondering why you're foggy, that could be your vampire. Solution? For every cup of coffee, drink an equal amount of water. Simple math, huge impact. Here comes vampire number 4, emotional residue. Doesn't that sound lovely? Every unprocessed emotion from the morning, irritation at traffic, frustration with that email, worrying about someone you love, is sitting in your body, draining energy like apps running in the background. We need a midday emotional clearing practice. I'll give you one in a minute. And vampire number 5, breathing like you're being chased. When you're stressed or busy, you breathe shallowly, chest breathing, not belly breathing. This tells your body that you are in danger. Shallow chest breaths keep you in threat mode. It's exhausting being in fight or flight for hours. Solution? 3 deep breaths every couple of hours, and that resets your nervous system completely. So count for 4 in, out for 6. When that afternoon crash hits, don't push through. Do this instead, the 10-minute energy reset. Minutes 1 to 2, drink 8 ounces of water. That addresses that dehydration. Minutes 3 to 4, step outside or look out a window. Natural light resets your circadian rhythm. Minutes 5 to 6, 10 deep belly breaths. Place one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Only the belly hand should move. Remember, like earlier, in for 4, out for 6. This resets the nervous system. Minutes 7 to 8, how about a protein snack? Handful of nuts, string cheese, hard-boiled egg. This stabilizes your blood sugar. Minutes 9 to 10, move, walk, stretch, dance to one song. Shake out your arms and legs. Literally shake off that stress, frustration, or worry. This gets rid of that emotional residue and decision fatigue. This isn't self-care fluff. This is biological system restoration. You're addressing all 5 of these energy vampires in 10 minutes. But Janet, I can't take 10 minutes in the middle of my workday. Okay, here's the 2-minute version. Drink 8 ounces of water, 30 seconds. Step into the bathroom. You're allowed to do that. It's politically correct. Take 5 deep belly breaths, 1 minute. Eat 6 almonds, another 30 seconds. That's it. You've addressed hydration, nervous system, and blood sugar. Not perfect, but way better than just pushing through. One of my clients, a teacher and mom of 2, came to me saying, I live on coffee and willpower. By 3 p.m., I'm a zombie. By dinner, I am snappy and have nothing left for my family. We implemented the energy protocol. She set a 2 p.m. alarm on her phone labeled energy recovery. Do not push through. 3 weeks later, she reported, I haven't had an afternoon coffee in 10 days. Even better, I have calmer evenings and more patience with my family. Tiny changes, big returns. How about this? Set an alarm for your typical crash time, probably between 1 and 3 p.m. Label it energy check-in. When it goes off, pause and think. When did I last drink water? Have I eaten protein in the last 3 hours? Am I breathing like I'm safe or stressed? What emotion am I carrying that I haven't processed? Then do one thing to address what you find. Just one. Track what you noticed this week. I guarantee you'll discover patterns. By the way, if you're on my email list, watch for tomorrow's Science Spotlight newsletter. I'm sharing additional research on what we've been talking about the last 2 weeks. The newsletter goes out bi-weekly on Thursdays and dives deeper into the science behind what we've been doing. In case you need it for those doubters out there, or maybe you're a secret science nerd like me. Not on the list yet? Head to yournextbeststep.com and the 5-minute daily reset sign up gets you on the newsletter list automatically. Friday, we're talking about creating your morning anchor. Not a whole long routine, just one non-negotiable that sets the tone for your entire day. I'll share why Jesus' morning practice may have seemed simple, yet was so powerful, and how you can create your own in under 5 minutes. All right, you've got your next step. Small, doable, and real. If this inspired you, make sure to grab your free 5-minute daily reset at yournextbeststep.com. It's my gift to help you pause the chaos and reconnect with what matters most. Be sure to subscribe. And if someone came to mind while you listened, please share this with them. Remember, you are seen, you are known, and you matter. Be kind to yourself along the way. You are making real change, one step at a time.